Good evening. I want to welcome everyone to the City of Beaver Dam Common Council meeting this evening, Monday, September 18th. Great to see everyone in attendance in person as well as everyone joining us online. So we'll start the evening with our roll call. If you could, please, Ms. Farren.
Anderson,
Here.
Appenfelt, Burnett, Burnett,
Here.
Faree,
Here.
Fisher.
Here.
Hanson,
Here.
Keel,
Here.
Mark,
Here.
Olson,
Present.
Perkins,
Here.
Wissell,
Here.
Yads,
Here.
Zap.
Here.
Thank you. Please let the record show that all alderpersons are present. We'll move on to agenda item number 2, time for our Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silent deliberation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Agenda item number 3 is time for informal public hearing. Is there anyone present this evening in the audience or online that would like to speak to council this evening about any topic? Anyone in person or online that would like to talk to council this evening about a topic that they would have interest in? Once again, anyone joining us that would like to speak to council this evening? If you would like to, please say so now. All right, we will move on then to agenda item number 4, closed session to review and take action pursuant to Wisconsin statute section 19.85(1)(e), deliberating or negotiating the purchasing of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session, more specifically, potential approval of a developer's agreement for property in the Highway 151 Business Park. We could call the roll, please, to go.
We need a
in-
motion in a second.
Oops, I'm sorry, a motion to, yes, Alderperson Burnett. Is there a second, please? Thank you, Alderperson Wissell. Roll call then to go into closed session.
Anderson,
Aye.
Appenfelt,
Aye.
Burnett, Burnett,
Aye.
Faree,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Hanson,
Aye.
Keel,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Perkins,
Aye.
Wissell,
Aye.
Yads,
Aye.
Zap.
Aye.
Very good. We will go into closed session. Anyone that is a part of the discussion regarding the Highway 151 developers agreement can stay. Otherwise, we will need you to leave while we go into closed session. We will be opening up again after to finish the rest of our meeting.
and the time. So I was thinking of Thanksgiving because like it was like I'm really excited. I'm gonna miss my house.
We're gonna, since we came out of our closed session, we'll just take a moment if Trent, if you don't mind introducing our guests this evening.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, and it's a real pleasure. Andy Martin, Generac Vice President of Operations for Commercial and Industrial, and Jeffrey Wood, Vice President of Advanced Manufacturing and Project Management, have been good enough to join us tonight. We have gotten to know each other quickly. It's been a fast-moving major project, and we couldn't be more pleased with the relationship. You know, you deal with a lot of different people in the course of these deals, and the transparency, mutual trust, and just genuine good people leaves us feeling very good about the relationship going forward. So we understand Generac is a Wisconsin institution, and we couldn't be more excited to have you guys joining the Beaver Dam business community, hopefully. Pending action tonight. Thank you so much for being here, and we're looking forward to the relationship now and in the future.
Thank you. All right, very good. We will move on then to agenda item number 5, our announcements. I wondered if Alderperson Mark, if you might want to share Wednesday night's event.
Yes, this coming Wednesday at 7 o'clock in the upstairs Black Box Theater at the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. AAUW is sponsoring the author of a New York Times best-selling book entitled The Gift of Our Wounds. This book was part of a joint community summer book read between the Beaver Dam Community Library and AAUW. And the author of that book will be speaking on Wednesday evening, talking about his experiences. He is a Sikh of the Sikh religion. His father was the spiritual leader of the Oak Creek Sikh Temple and was one of the victims in the 2012 shooting massacre that occurred there. And since that time, he and another gentleman whose first name escapes me at the moment, Makilis is his last name. He was one of the founders of the skinhead movement in the United States and around the world. And through a series of events, they became first acquaintances and then friends. And then now they are currently in a project. They've established an organization that works since the massacre to try and reduce violence and reduce hate and promote tolerance and peace. And so he will be speaking. There will be an opportunity for discussion and questions, and then there will be some community activities and refreshments. But all of this is begins at 7 o'clock at the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. And it's free and open to the public. And even if you have not read the book, it's not at all necessary to read the book in order to attend the session, the discussion. So.
I just want to make sure in case Andy or Jeffrey wanted to attend, then you would know about that announcement. Sorry, right? All right, thank you so much. Let's go back to our action then coming out of the closed session. And I'll hand it over to Larry if you wanted to just briefly talk.
So there are a number of documents in your packets you received this afternoon. A CSM, as Trent said, that's going to go to plan subsequent to this meeting and come back to you on the 2nd. There is a purchase and sale agreement that we're still negotiating that's referenced in the document. Really, all you're voting on today is the start of this, which is the development agreement. And the other piece that goes with that, which is the option to purchase. So there were more documents in your packet than what you're actually voting on today. What you're voting on today is, should you receive a motion, should we get a motion here, you'll be discussing and voting on approval of the development agreement. And
Okay, very good. Thanks, Larry. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Thank you, Alderperson Hanson. Is there a second? Alderperson Mark.
I'd like to second that motion.
Thank you. Comments, questions? Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, please call the roll.
Anderson,
Aye.
Appenfelt,
Aye.
Burnett,
Aye.
Burnett,
aye.
Barry.
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Hanson,
Aye.
Keel,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Perkins,
Aye.
Wissau,
Aye.
Yuds,
Aye.
Zap.
Aye.
Very good. Please let the record show that there's a unanimous vote. We thank you very much again for your investment and interest in Beaver Dam. So we'll start the work. Thanks. Thank you. All right. Continuing on with our announcements, and we'll move right into our, are there any other announcements anyone would like to share then this evening? Yes, Alderperson Zap.
Also, this week, there will be the Beaver Dam Lion Club's 70th anniversary celebration Wednesday night. Tickets are still available, Bayside Supper Club. So any of those that are interested in celebrating with the Lions Club are welcome. So thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
And on Saturday, the Beaver Dam Area Community Foundation is once again hosting their annual social. There will be a basket auction. There'll be a 50-50 rally. $1 for every pour goes to the foundation. It's an opportunity for the community to learn about the foundation and for us to raise a little bit of money. And every single penny goes right back into some nonprofit in our local community. So it's at Uga Brewery. And it goes, I believe, from 1 to 4 6:30. It's in the afternoon. There will be live music and beer and food, and everyone's invited to attend.
Thank you. Thank you, Tommy.
Mayor, this is aside from the administrator's report, but Todd, do you want to share the service project that's taking place this weekend, the 23rd?
Sure can. So as part of the city's stormwater permit, we have part of our duties are public outreach. So every year we have an annual cleanup event. So this Saturday is that annual event. It's going to be at Waterworks Park. Anybody is welcome to attend. It's from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. or however long it takes us to pick up. So encourage you to attend.
Thanks, Todd. And there, I believe, is the police department versus the sheriff's department fundraiser event at the athletic field on Saturday at noon as well. You have some experience in that, don't you, Alderperson Wassell? I'm sure you'll miss out. All right. Okay, any other announcements? Okay, very good. Now we'll move on to the city administrator report.
Just a couple of items to follow up with. This last weekend, you should have received a communication. It is that time of year for budget. And so we have talked with Public Works. We're planning on next week, Monday, having a budget workshop, and all are welcome to attend. And we'll start taking out the pencils and fine tuning and preparing for November. So, and then I think that's really all that I need to report at this time. So.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to agenda item number 7, or disposition of minutes of the common council meeting of August 21st, 2023. I'd entertain a motion to approve. Yes, Alderperson Mark.
I move that we approve the minutes.
Thank you. Second by Bonnet. All right. Any comments, questions? All those in favor of approving the minutes, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Any abstentions? Thank you. Motion carries. Moving on to communications. Ms. Farren, do we have any communications?
There is one communication this evening. Plan Commission recommendation, City of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, August 23rd, 2023. Recommendations to the Common Council, the Plan Commission pursuant to the deliberations made and action taken at its August 23rd, 2023 meeting hereby recommends the following to the Common Council. Number 1, approving an ordinance to rezone approximately 10.458 acres described as city tax parcel number 206-1214-2244-000 located on Francis Lane and North Crystal Lake Road from single family residential district to commercial district. Number 2, approving a resolution amending the 2022 to 2027 City of Beaver Dam Comprehensive Outdoor Recreation Plan with the master plans for Edgewater and Crystal Lake Parks. Signed Mayor Rebecca Gluen, Chairperson.
Thank you. Moving on to the bills. I'd entertain a motion to approve the bills. Alderperson Mark.
I would like to move that since the administrative committee has approved the bills, that this body do so as well.
Thank you. Is there a second? Alderperson Sapp.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any comments, questions, discussion? All those in favor of approving the bills, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Any abstentions? Thank you. Motion carries. Moving on to ordinances.
Mayor,
Yes,
I would like to make a motion to table ordinance number 8 for further review and discussion.
very good. We have a motion on the floor to table. Thank you, Alderperson Wassell. There's a second on the floor to table ordinance number 8-2023 for further review. Comments, questions? Okay, hearing none, please call the roll.
Anderson. Appenfelt. Bonnet.
Aye.
Burnett.
Aye.
Barry.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hanson.
Aye.
Keel.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Olson.
Aye.
Perkins.
Aye.
Wassell.
Aye.
Yeds.
Aye.
Zap.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries on that ordinance. Moving on to ordinance 10.
Ordinance number 10-2023, an ordinance rezoning parcel number 206-1214-2244-000, located on Francis Lane and North Crystal Lake Road from single family residential district to commercial district. This is a first reading.
Because this is a first reading, we'll hear it again at the October 2nd meeting.
Ordinance number 11-2023, an ordinance amending chapter 62-2 of the Beaver Dam Municipal Code relating to traffic and vehicles and penalties for violation. This is a first reading.
Thank you. Because it is a first reading, then again, we'll we'll hear that at our October 2nd meeting. And ordinance number 12 was, you want to,
Ordinance number 12-2023 was defeated at committee.
thank you. All right, moving on to resolutions.
Resolution number 74-2023, a resolution authorizing an issuance and sale of up to $2,547,521 sewerage system revenue bonds, series 2023, and providing other details and covenants with respect thereto.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Farren. I'd entertain a motion to discuss resolution 74. Alderperson Yuds.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Alderperson Yuds. Is there a second? Alderperson Fisher. Thank you. Comments, questions? Resolution 74. Hearing none, please call the roll.
Appenfelt.
Aye.
Burnett. Burnett.
Aye.
Barry.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hanson.
Aye.
Keel.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Olson. Perkins.
Aye.
Wissell.
Aye.
Yuds.
Aye.
Zap.
Aye.
Anderson.
Aye.
Thank you. Moving on to resolution 75.
Resolution number 75-2023, a resolution authorizing the issuance and sale of up to $2,025,464 water system revenue bonds, series 2023, and providing for other details and covenants with respect thereto.
Thank you. I'd entertain a motion. Alderperson Hanson.
Make a motion for discussion.
There's second. Alderperson Yuds.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Comments, questions regarding resolution 75? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Burnett.
Aye.
Burnett.
Aye.
Barry.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hanson.
Aye.
Keel.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Olson.
Aye.
Perkins.
Aye.
Wissell.
Aye.
Yuds.
Aye.
Zap.
Aye.
Anderson.
Aye.
Appenfelt.
Aye. Thank you. Resolution passes. Moving on to resolution 76.
Resolution number 76-2023, a resolution amending the 2022 to 2027 City of Beaver Dam Comprehensive Outdoor Recreation Plan with the master plans for Edgewater and Crystal Lake Parks.
Thank you. I'd entertain a motion. Alderperson Mark.
I'd like to make a motion to,
Thank you. Is there a second? Alderperson Bonet. Thank you. Comments, questions regarding resolution 76? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Burnett.
Aye.
Barry.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hanson.
Aye.
Keel.
aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Olson.
Aye.
Perkins.
Aye.
Wissell.
Aye.
Yuds.
Aye.
Zap.
Aye.
Anderson.
Aye.
Appenfelt.
Aye.
Burnett.
Aye.
Thank you. Resolution carries. Moving on to agenda item number 12, review and possible approval of draft city administrator ordinance for first reading on October 2nd.
I can be brief. Basically, the administrative committee met on this item at their last committee meeting and wanted to bring this forward to the council as a whole. In particular, I think the primary item that was up for discussion and wanted to include the council as a whole was the required votes for dismissal of an administrator. And I included in the packet kind of a brief explanation that other municipalities, you have some leeway on what you set. So some municipalities will set 3/4, others will set 2/3. State statute, the minimum would be a simple majority vote. So I don't know if the committee would like to discuss their thoughts, but they wanted to at least open this up for council discussion before we move forward with anything being brought forward for a reading.
Yes, Alderperson Bonnet.
Well, I guess just from what Nathan just said, I guess my question, not being a part of the administrative committee discussion, is that is there a norm out there, or is it all over the board, or I mean, what type of guidance is there? And
Yeah, so I think what I explained to the administrative committee, and Larry might be able to talk to this as well, is that the threshold is really to the comfort and pleasure of the council, right? And you could base it on others' norms. Clearly, I put the 3/4. There's a little bit of an interest on my part, right? But in general, what I would say is that the greater the number of votes, the less you're having the administrator serve to the political will. And it's more of you're allowing them to be able to act according to a judgment, right? You're asking them for expertise. And so by setting a higher threshold, they're not basing it on what a popular vote would be, but they're basing it on their expert opinion. Mind you that typically when a dismissal comes, typically there's good reason for it. And usually it's not difficult to get a unanimous opinion or get a strong majority vote to dismiss. If the lower the vote or the lower the threshold, oftentimes decisions can be driven more based on an emotional standpoint or a political changing of the guard, if you will, versus kind of a thorough, thought out decision. Larry, is that adequate statement? I'm
Yeah.
trying not to.
Yeah,
But-
I see this done in a number of ways. There's sometimes it's done through contract. It's a contractual term. Sometimes it's left silent. In which case you fall back on the statutes, which is a simple majority. If you want my opinion, I think that it's very hard to recruit good people in this environment and especially in that kind of a position. And I tend to agree that I haven't seen a dismissal happen on a one vote majority. And usually there's a good reason. But if it provides some comfort to someone who you're recruiting to the position, it can be much more valuable than in that regard. So those are my thoughts on it. But really, as Nathan said, it's entirely up to you as to how you proceed.
Yes.
just a follow-up, I guess, then, what that conversation triggered to me, though, is for that to happen at this body, what happens before here in terms of who would give the city administrator the type of performance feedback that would be, that a problem is developing and a corrective action and some of that other stuff before the council would have to be definitive. And whether it's 50% or 90%, hopefully it would never come to that because of the resolution at whatever other level. I don't know what that other level is.
Mhm.
And as of now,
No, go ahead.
there isn't anything laid out for how that process would work. There are discussions that are happening now with potential contract for our current city administrator that would lay out a process that would require a, a review, an actual performance review formally established to really generate that direction, identify objectives as to what needs to be corrected. And so that there could be communication, to allow someone an opportunity to cure. That is being worked on now. I think that it's very likely that an eventual contract will end up with a term that includes that.
Yes, Alderperson Fisher.
Mayor, I feel uncomfortable discussing this in front of Nathan. I felt uncomfortable at the administrative committee discussing this, and I see the next item on the agenda is a closed session, more specifically the annual performance review. Could we discuss this during closed session?
That, I believe that is well within the scope of what the closed session.
Or do you need a motion on that or just?
No.
Okay.
Alderperson Hanson.
Do we have anything on the books right now for possible dismissal of other employees for a vote that the council would take? Is there something we have right now?
We
Is
do for a number of the department heads, and but mostly we fall back on the statutes.
And the statute, I'm sorry, statute states 2/3.
As far as the threshold for votes, when it's the council acting as it would be here, it's a simple majority.
Thank you.
Can I just add one thing just so that the thought process isn't, I want to be clear that while this is of interest, right, to me, I do want to state that I'm coming at this objectively in two ways. One, we had brought to the administrative committee a variety of sample ordinances, and one of the ordinances that we had brought was the Middleton ordinance, and there was some discussion at the time that now this was a year ago, but there was some discussion at the time that we liked the Middleton template. Again, there's nothing causing you to set a threshold. You don't have to set a stronger or a higher threshold than what is presented at state statute. I would just comment that taking me out of this, I would encourage the council to think about a stronger threshold for the reasons that I stated before, right? From a retention and recruitment standpoint, you'll get stronger quality candidates. Now you might get a weak candidate who might apply as well, but you'll get candidates who would see this as favorable. And also, again, going to something that Larry already stated, but I think worth repeating, is that typically in a dismissal situation, you want it to be done by reason. You want it to be done by rational arguments and not necessarily by emotional arguments. And the weaker you make it, the easier it is for an emotional argument to rule the day, if you will. So with that, I don't have a problem, though, this being discussed without me. That's a non-issue.
Okay. Any other comments before we leave this topic right now and move into closed session? Yes, Alderperson Wassell.
There's a motion on the floor, right?
No, this
No,
is
it's
just a
just-
review and,
Okay.
yep.
So we need the motion.
No, yeah, to go into closed, yeah. So, all right, we're good. We're gonna move into closed if you so desire. I need a motion for that, though. Alderperson Wassell. Okay, very good.
Second.
And second by Alderperson Fisher. Per closed session per section 1985, paren 1, paren C, considering employment, promotion, compensation for performance evaluation, data of any public employee over which the governmental body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility, more specifically, the annual performance review of the city administrator. So I could have said that first, but
All
right,
Just need to do the
any-
roll call.
yep,
Then I can
and
get out of
roll
here.
call then, please.
Anderson,
Aye.
Eppenfeld,
Aye.
Burnett. Burnett,
Aye.
Faree,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Hanson,
Aye.
Keel,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Perkins,
Aye.
Wissell,
Aye.
Yatz,
Aye.
Stop.
You get up.
Aye.
And we're going to, the intent is to adjourn out of closed session. For those listening online, we're not going to come back into session after this closed session. Since it's the end of the night, nobody has to wait.